One of the things that really impressed me was, in the West Wing, in Bannon's room, up on the wall.
Steve Bannon,
Steve Bannon, yeah. I mean, he was there for a bit. On the whiteboard were lists of all the promises they'd made to the electors and the ticks.
I would do various things very quickly. I would repeal and replace the big lie Obamacare.
One of the things that Trump has tried to do, he has tried to keep his election promises. Isn't that refreshing?
I would build a great wall, and nobody builds walls better than me, believe me.
Because we've been so used to politicians on both sides of the pond who just tell the electorate what they think they want to hear at election time without any intention.
Nobody would be tougher on ISIS than Donald Trump.
Tell them what they want to hear and we'll get away with it again. And Trump has done his absolute damnedest to keep those promises. And that, I think, is one of the things about him that really impresses me as a politician.
Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning?
He did not mention bleach once.
He did say...
He did not
What did he say
mention
then?
bleach.
I've seen
You see,
the
you're right, you see,
videos.
all of you. I'm sorry, Chris, but I've got you on this one.
What did he say about injecting bleach?
He talked about maybe there could be some form of disinfectant, is what he said. And actually, other scientists have said he's right.
So he meant a different thing about the word
He meant
disinfectant.
an inhalation of something.
Right.
Now, and that was out loud thinking, but of course completely misinterpreted. But so misinterpreted that everyone takes it to be he said drink bleach.
I was asking a question sarcastically to reporters like you just to see what would happen.
It's really
He
interesting.
said
isn't it?
disinfectant, not bleach. And so...
Well, it just
he may be thinking of something else.
Hey, you're fake news.
my career ends here.
No, but of course, in a way, I'm not blaming you because that becomes the narrative. That becomes the narrative that Trump said drink bleach, and people believe it.
We're ready to go immediately as the vaccine is announced, and it could be announced in October, could be announced a little bit after October.
He's talking about a vaccine before the election.
Well, that's what he wants, right?
Now, you can see why he wants that.
Exactly.
We have 3 vaccines right now. They're in the final stage, clinical trials.
And there may be a vaccine before the election, but whether it works or not is a separate debate. And I personally am deeply sceptical that we're going to have a vaccine quick.
Won't they announce some form of vaccine before the election? It won't be tested properly yet. It's a chance for him to say something.
About as much chance of that working as there is of Boris Johnson's moonshot and us having mass testing of 10 million a day. Not a cat's chance in hell, but we keep being told these things.
I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans, and this is so important to me.
Even if Trump was to lose, the thought that the Republican Party is going back to the sort of Mitch McConnell style of republicanism, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Trump has changed the Republican Party. If he wins, there's 4 more years of it.
Yeah.
If he doesn't win, somebody will replace him, and the agenda will be in that direction. I'm pretty sure of that.